What's goody, people? Let's get into it, man. I'm your host, Kingpin Santiago, and we're back with another episode of Is This Battle Rap? And we're going to specifically just focus on the Murda Mook versus Verb battle on the RBE card, the Rare Breeds card specifically. Let's get into it. Going into this battle, I had a lot of excitement. I had some anxiety. Now, I say that because I happen to be a fan of both of these MCs, have watched them very closely throughout their careers of what I've had access to and what's been documented, and that we've all had an opportunity to witness and observe firsthand. So, of course, most of us within the battle rap world have been more than privy to the exchanges, the back and forth, the build up, the constant promotion, whether it's been on Twitter or IG or just however, interviews, 15 Minutes of Fame, shout outs to them, shout outs to Hip Hop is Real, Knowledge to God. So this has been a lot. And then, of course, the behind the scenes back and forth with, I guess, the soap opera like element with the competitive build up and clashing of Rare Breed Entertainment as well as URL. So there's just been a lot of energy, a lot of momentum leading up to this very battle. Didn't know what to expect from the outcome. Mook seemed really, really confident. He wanted to bet money.
Table when we come and I saw my daughter, I want to bet, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking wash you, my nigga. Your daughter, I'm gonna kill yo, bro.
Continuously, really encouraged and challenged and provoking anyone that was interested in betting money. Bet. Okay. Now, let's be clear. Verb is my guy. Mook hasn't lost a round in the last 3 battles. Verb has taken losses. We know this. Verb has looked like really nothing more than a shell of his former self with flashes of greatness, moments that remind us as to why, we became fans of this brother from St. Louis that came out of nowhere, made us a splash, a dent in the game, forever cemented with a great, fantastic legacy. Verb has still been always been in my top 5 of just pens. We're not talking about overall performance and things like that. Just his pen alone, I've always thought Verb was special, and I've always felt like if he really, focused, that he had some more left in the tank that we really hadn't, been able to witness. We've seen him focus on music leading up to this battle, and that being his concentration, seeming to be a shift of interest, less and less energy being dedicated to the focus of battle rap. So it's like, okay, what's going to happen here? Here we go. I copped the pay-per-view and everything like that, so we get into it. Mook goes first. Mook raps for about 12, 13 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought they had contracted for like 5. It was cool. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't, in the words of Verb, it wasn't nothing scary. It wasn't anything that was crazy. Not at all. So I'm like, okay. I saw what he was trying to do from the door. He starts off trying to scheme and, he's trying to punch every other bar. But it's really mediocre stuff that's highly telegraphed. You can see it coming. Whether you're a writer and an MC or whether you're just simply a fan, if you've been around this stuff and you love hip-hop, you almost knew and saw where he was going. It wasn't anything that was overly complicated. He was reacting more to his stuff than the crowd, I felt like at times. But okay, cool. Verb goes. Verb wigs, okay? Verb, you could almost make the argument that Verb may have left Earth, like it was just, he was poised, he was controlled. I thought Verb crafted his round better. We're just talking about the first round. He crafted his round better. I thought he had heavier punches, more haymakers. I thought they were. I love to see and watch an MC, kind of catch, go left or catch me looking left, and then he goes right and vice versa. Verb was doing that the entire round. He was talking to him. He was punching, he was scheming. Not one stumble, not one stutter. Just very smooth, a very clean not even polished round, a superior round from a Verb. Loved it. I'm excited. I'm like, yeah, Verb, get him. I'm like, okay, Verb up 1-0. Second round. Mook comes back. No, and keep in mind, Verb rapped for about 11, 12 minutes. I'm going to say Mook, every round, with the exception of the third round, Mook raps clearly about 2 minutes longer, without a question. So, Murda Mook, second round. Here we go. This round was a better round for Mook, okay? He had some stuff. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not a hater. It was a better round. He had some cool stuff. He had like a cool little liquor scheme and stuff. He had some cool stuff that he stretched out and things like that. I was like, okay. I still felt like he was reacting more than the crowd, and the crowd was rocking with him, though. They was rocking with him, So it's like another 12, 13 minute round. And the thing about Mook is so flawless with his performance. He's not gonna stutter. He's not gonna choke at all. He's not gonna fudge anything, botch anything up. Very poised, very much in control. And so that's something you got to really, keep in mind. And of course, it's going to give him, if you're siding with Mook, if you're kind of leaning, you're not sure, you're always going to be influenced and compelled to possibly give that round to the MC that has the cleaner round, regardless of material sometimes. So, cool. Second round, a Verb. Here he comes. Verb goes back in and Verb picks back up, and he's still confident. He's not stuttering, coming with some more craziness. He gives us a showtime. He gives us when it's time to eat, I go noodles like a college student. Verb had some ish, man. He had some ish. I was like, oh, snap. Dang, Verb. Oh, wow. So dope showtime. One of the better showtimes we've heard from Verb in a while. Still very poised, high energy. Oh, not to mention, let's be clear, there's a lot of bumping in this battle. Old school-ish. Tensions was high. I think it might have been the first round that maybe there was a bit of a scuffle. ARP had to jump in there immediately, not wanting to jeopardize this big production and have it go down the tubes because, brothers couldn't, manage to control themselves and their tempers and everything like that. So, yeah, this was a lot. There was a lot of bumping. Mook was doing a lot of bumping, chest bumping the first round of Verb. Verb's doing a lot of chest poking to Mook in the second. And Verb still with that same energy, good bars, got some haymakers, talking to Mook, just doing everything that we know a Verb has been able to do that has led to him being victorious previously. We see this. We see all of it. It's not just a flash of it. It's constant. It's constant from the beginning of the round to the end of the round. Whoa. Me personally, I got Verb up 2-0. I'm like, it's done. Mook was cool, but Mook, my problem with his material is he has some good moments. It's just not consistent. Honestly, I feel like he had a lot of filler. He had a lot of simplistic bars and things that just felt like filler, and he just took him forever to get to the point. So when he had some good stuff, like in that second round, he did this little scheme on some Verb Ninja. I heard Ninja the Verb. It was crazy. It was crazy. I mean, all he was missing was somebody that was able to pop lock as he was like, rocking with that cadence. Bananas. So Mook knows how to rap, and he raps really, really well. But battle rap is about being tactical, right? And strategic. You can't just have dope bars and metaphors. You got to craft and put that thing together the right way. It's almost like an outfit. Depending on how you put it together, it can be fly, it can be garbage. It depends on how you put it together. Two people can take the same items, and have two entirely different outfits, and it give you an entirely different feel depending on who put what together and how they put it together. Battle rap and rounds are the same thing. It's no different. So, Verb up 2-0 in my opinion. Some people probably wanted to give, second round a Mook. It was almost across the board like a consensus that Verb had the first one, though. That wasn't even up for debate. So then, third round. Here we go. Unlimited. Mook raps for 24 minutes or something. Like at one point, I'm like, yo, he's still rapping. And the problem is, once again, cool moments, but he had so many dry spots, it dilutes the potency of the round. It just does. I'm not trying to hate. It does, though. Verb rapped for like 8 minutes. He didn't rap for 24, but it was more potent. Verb didn't dilute the round with a bunch of extra filler. Verb was focused. Mook was just rapping. He just all over the place. Like, come on, brother. So, for me, because look, rapping longer doesn't mean you rapped better. It's like somebody that, for instance, well, heck, let's just talk about it, right? Let's stay with the whole dilution type of metaphor and concept. So let's say, potency is all about concentration. So if you dilute something, you could have more of it, right? You stretch it. You have more volume, but you have nowhere near close the same amount of potency with it. And that's the way those rounds were to me. It's almost like Verb had lemonade, and it was lemonade, lemon, sugar, had some water, maybe 1/3 part water or whatever. It's like Mook had the same amount of lemons and sugar, but Mook wanted to put a gallon he wanted to add a gallon of water to his combination, to his mixture, versus Verb keeping it with 8 ounces. Verb was more potent. You could really taste the lemonade. Pause. Sounds crazy. Anyway, it rolls with the metaphor. Get out of here. Whatever. So, that was it for me, man. And so Verb walked away with it. You can check the polls. The only real debate is whether it's 2-1 or 3-0. Do you give? And so then it's like, which round do you give Mook? I don't know. You've already heard my reasons. Still a phenomenal battle. My heart goes out to URL because it's like, yikes. Y'all should have had this battle. You can't copy respect. But this was a shakeup. This was a shake-up card, and it doesn't help that this battle was really a dope battle, despite my constructive criticism and my reservations about things. It was still a good battle. 2 titans, 2 legends, 2 kings, and they did not disappoint. They showed you this is how it's done. This is what being on that next level, that God tier, however you want to describe it. This is what it's like. This is where it's at, and this is how it's done, and this is how you display it. So fantastic. Shout outs to Murda Mook. Shout outs to Verb. Thank you, brothers, for contributing and just performing and providing such a high level of material and presence and skill set to this thing called battle rap. You all are most appreciated. I salute you both. Thank you for a phenomenal battle that I think will continue to be debated and discussed and referenced when you talk about those great battles, those slug fests. Yeah, you got to put this one in there. Put this in the folder. And so thank you. Shout outs to ARP, RBE for getting it done and booking this battle and it coming out clean, and it's just great. Plus it was shot very clear. Shout outs to Avocado. Yeah, man, they did their thing, man. They put the work in, they put the preparation in, and it was executed beautifully. So on all parts, all sides. So good crowd too. They were amped, but they let the MCs rap though. Wasn't a lot of interruption. Let me say this too. Side note: Verb second round, Mook got real petty. No, it might even been Mook. Mook. He did some weird stuff like on some something crazy. Like, come on, man, stop being so petty. That's clown-ish, man. I felt like he knew it was a possibility that some might feel like he was losing it. It's like he did what he could do to attempt to distract him. Verb meaning. That's corny, but whatever. So, anyway, man, Kingpin Santiago with another episode of Is This Battle Rap? We were talking about Verb versus Murda Mook for the RBE card, Rare Breeds card, that is. Hey, A Verb 2130 over the great legendary Murda Mook. I'm here to tell you right now, that's battle rap. Peace.